morning. It's time for your DashCamDeets. I've been talking about all morning. Bobbi Kristina is on a ventilator right now. She was found Saturday lying face down in a bathtub in her townhome in Georgia. And she was taken to the hospital. She was found by her husband. Sources are saying that Bobby Brown is unconsolable. Like, he is going through it. I mean, this is their only child together, him and Whitney Houston. And the crazy part about it is this is just less than 2 weeks from the anniversary of her mother's death. So her mom died February 11th. And it's from an apparent drug overdose. Right now there's a search warrant for her home to find any drugs or to search for drugs. So we're not really sure if it is a drug overdose or what exactly happened. But what we do know right now is that she is on a ventilator. I know over the weekend people were saying that it doesn't look good for her, but then doctors are saying that there is still some hope, but I guess it must be really bleak right now. So we'll see what happens with that. The Super Bowl is over, and what an upset, okay? Come on, Seattle. I don't know much about football, but what I do know is that last call, I wouldn't have made it, okay? And I don't know anything about football. You had it in your hands, Seattle. You had it in your hands. And then you didn't. Not only did the Seahawks lose, but there was also a fight that broke out on the field. Seahawks and the Patriots fighting each other. I mean, this was pretty ridiculous. Like, what's going on? But, I mean, all in all, it was a great game. On Twitter and Facebook, people were just like, I mean, even though their favorite team didn't win, they were just like, all right, well, at least it was a good game. And it was a good game. What was even better, the talk of the town, was the halftime show for Katy Perry. Her halftime show was pretty freaking amazing. Like, she had a huge lion, gold lion, that was crawling through the stadium, and she's riding on top of it singing Roar, which was pretty cool and epic. Then she gets on stage. She has dancing sharks, which hashtag dancing sharks is trending. The most epic part was the comeback of Missy Elliott. I mean, Twitter was like, yes, Missy. Hashtag Missy Elliott. Hashtag Missy Elliott comeback. She did all of her hits. Kudos to Katy Perry and her awesome halftime show. So here in Houston, we've been rooting for JJ Watt, and we wanted him to be the MVP, but he only got 13 votes to be the MVP, and it's really hard, I guess, for defensive players to actually get the MVP of the NFL, even though defense wins games. But Aaron Rodgers from the Green Bay Packers actually won MVP, but JJ Watt got most valuable defensive player, which he got for the first time ever. He was unanimously voted for that honor, and that's pretty awesome. Why did this little gerbil / groundhog of an animal in Pennsylvania, in Punxsutawney, he's called Punxsutawney Phil. He saw his shadow today, so that means we'll have 6 more weeks of winter. Nobody has time. Then, last year he saw his shadow again, and we had a longer winter because of it. So every year it's a tradition. This little gerbil groundhog looks and sees his shadow, and then that's a prediction that we'll have a very long winter ahead of us. So 6 more weeks added to our winter. Congrats. Thanks, Punxsutawney Phil. Appreciate you. Not really. That's all I got for you today. Hashtag DashCamDeets, at DashCamDeets, at WLBMiller23, and of course, as always, hashtag Box26 for life. Peace.